As far as I know, I've only ever used my own name and never another. In my real-time experiences of covert harassment and manipulation by these gang stalking influencers cannot be denied, nor can they be rewritten after time has passed. You see, this group of narcissists believes that because I stayed silent, they can now rewrite the story and flip it against me. But that is the very essence of narcissism: control of narrative. I also know that there are people trying to compete with me for the role of the victim. But the truth is, there is proof that paid tarot readers were involved in producing specific manipulative messages. And I don't say this because I think everything is about me. I say it because I was directly targeted by this community for years. So, if we have evidence that certain tarot readers were paid to spread lies, where are they now? We have to take note that these are gang stalking tarot readers using gang stalking tactics. And what are gang stalkers if not groups of narcissists? So what do narcissists do? They play victim, flip the script, rewrite the past, and keep lying and manipulating. So if a tarot reader is still antagonizing me, it is because they are producing messages that mirror my experiences so that they can avoid accountability and hide their role as perpetrators. Just like dark workers, they try to sacrifice the innocent to gain clout, energy, and power. And history and testimony about witches show the same pattern, that they prosper by sabotaging an innocent life. So some tarot readers claim they're the ones being targeted, but I know they were the ones spreading defamatory, misleading messages designed to intentionally trigger their target. And that intentional triggering, I have to emphasize, is not random. It is a known tactic of dark forces of spiritual hijacking. And anyone who studies energy harvesting, spiritual warfare, deception can easily discern this. Now, I'm not saying all tarot readers are guilty. Gang stalking operates through deception. Some are tricked into believing the lies and manipulated into thinking that I am worth persecuting. But those still spreading lies about me now, after the truth was told, they're not deceived. They are choosing evil. And their constant attempts to cast illusions about who the villain really is only reveals the ongoing corruption. So no matter how much illusions they cast, it's still illusions. Attached is a screenshot about a truth said by a tarot reader about this illusionist. I would want to talk about this reader called Let's Hear It Spirit. And a reading that she did called A Copycat Update. They're losing it. So she was creating a story about a copycat who was never a targeted individual, whom she was trying to portray to be a liar. And that this villain of hers is telling people that someone is copying her business ideas, when in reality, it is this villain's projection. Then take a look at the comment section of this reading, because this is part of the whole deception, wherein they would comment in a reading in order to point this reading towards someone they are targeting, which is, in this case, it's LOL. And we all know about this LOL, especially these gang stalkers, and that is why they are using that word. So am I a copycat? I certainly am not. Am I a targeted individual? Yes. With evidences, by the way, of the cybercrime and manipulation. Did I said something about someone copying a business idea? No. I don't talk to anyone. But if you think about gang stalking tied with witches astrally projecting, this is certainly possible, don't you think? I'm obviously not this person's villain. But why am I reacting? Because of the lol? Well, not only that. It's been years of targeting and false accusations by strangers. Direct and indirect. So, if the tarot reader's villain is me, then what is she? A liar. And what if this person is a lying tarot reader who's not really a targeted individual but is only just playing the victim and wanting a role that is not hers? So what is she? A copycat. Now, if she's a liar and a copycat, and she's producing messages about a lying copycat that is not truly a targeted individual, then what is she? A projecting narcissist. Not only that this person is a projecting narcissist, but to antagonize someone who's not a villain just for their clout and platform. Once again, it's just full-blown narcissism. And what if she's not alone? And it's plenty of them doing the same thing. Well, there's a reason why it's called a gang, right? Gang of narcissists. So remember the whistleblower who revealed the truth, that the coven is them. The cult is them. The evil that they accuse others of is actually their own. So even viewers have commented in this reader that what she calls prophecies are in reality curses spoken over people's lives. Now let us see another reading from this individual saying, she just produced this like hours later. She said, she titled that reading, Caught for Making False Accusations About You. Wherein she's projecting this towards another villain. But if I think about it now, you would really think, who really is caught for falsely accusing someone? Is it another person outside of herself? Or it is her? You see, this is what we call toxic shame of the narcissist. They cannot face the shame. She's so guilty that she had to do another reading, right? Just to project onto another individual. So, this is toxic shame. They cannot face the shame directly. So, for example, if they feel caught with their lies, they will accuse others. Or, in the case of the star readers, they will accuse them of being caught. Or another example is that when they feel jealous, they will accuse another of being jealous. Now, you would have to understand that whenever they accuse their target or whoever is jealous, understand where the jealousy is coming from. Especially if the main motive is that they're trying to embody an essence that is not theirs. Because they're copycatting. Now, these tarot readers who are involved in antagonizing me doesn't have any copycats. They are the copycats. Attached in the screenshot is a person who told the truth about this situation. About the impersonators of the unicorn. The very main reason they were trying to destroy someone. Working with this group of flying monkeys is their victim, who's the main impersonator and the main copycat, which is also the real karmic and a false divine feminine. Because they are karmic readers who will do anything for money. Do you wanna call me a clone? You cannot clone this.